We are witnessing a paradigm shift in European security. We are witnessing unprecedented geopolitical changes that affect us, Europeans, directly. And the conclusion is clear. We need to take greater responsibility for our own security and defence. This requires a collective effort of EU institutions and Member States. The debate we have convened today is timely. It takes place between last week's Special European Council and the communication on the future of European defence that the Commission and the High Representative are expected to issue next week. As I said, the direction of travel is clear. A Europe with more responsibility for its defence. The pace of our work is clearly accelerating towards that aim. Indeed, the European Council at its special meeting on 6 March marked an important moment in this context. As we have discussed this morning, leaders held a first discussion on the Rearm Europe plan set out by the President of the Commission and provided guidance for the future EU actions. Let me briefly summarise how the Council of the European Union is working on boosting Europe's defence readiness. We must strive for a stronger and more capable Union in the field of security and defence. Work in the Council takes place along 5 main priorities for EU security and defence. First, we must spend more and better and strengthen our defence technological and industrial base. Deliberations are ongoing towards a Council general approach on the regulation establishing a European defence industry programme. We are looking forward to negotiations with the Parliament. The Council is also currently conducting a strategic review of the permanent structured cooperation, which will result in the revision of its legal framework. Second, the EU must continue its unwavering support to Ukraine's independence, sovereignty and its territorial integrity. We must use all of our financial, regulatory power to provide financial and military aid as long as it takes. Third, we need to increase the EU's ability to act, notably by effectively using both military and civilian means in a joined-up manner. Efforts to operationalise the EU rapid development capacity are well underway, and military exercises will continue in 2025, increasing the EU's ability to act. Fourth, we must strengthen the EU's resilience and security, its access to strategic environments such as the space, maritime and air domains. To secure our access to these domains, we have agreed on strategies on cyber defence and space, and we updated the EU maritime security strategy. In October 2024, the Council approved the first ever EU cyber census, which tracks our progress in implementing the EU policy on cyber defence. And finally, the EU should continue to strengthen and expand tailored and mutually beneficial partnership with bilateral and multilateral partners. We stepped up political dialogue with NATO. We have also concluded security and defence partnership with 6 key partners, and more will follow. We must also preserve the transatlantic bonds. The step undertaken recently by the EU's administration may worry us, but this is our existential interest and we should keep it above the current political developments. These are the basic aspects of what the Council considers as the priorities for developing the EU's defence capacities. We look forward to examining how these priorities are addressed in the upcoming White Paper. To conclude, let me reaffirm that we are committed to building a safe and secure Europe with the same determination and a great sense of urgency. There is still a lot of work ahead of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister Szłapka, for this. And I will now give the floor to the Commission. And Commissioner Mr. Kubilus, please, the floor is yours.